Hello, my name is Kevin Jermosen, and today I'm going to talk about my identity and how I identify myself as. I will be discussing my national identity and my views on it. Before we get into that, I must provide a bit of backstory so you can understand my struggle. Before moving to Florida, I used to live in Puerto Rico, the place that I was born in and lived for the first 16 years of my life. While I lived in Puerto Rico, I never thought about which group I belonged to, since the answer was always simple and the same. I'm Puerto Rican and will always be Puerto Rican. That way of thinking changed once I moved to Florida, a place where how you identify yourself as impacts how people view you. Because of this dilemma, I found myself having an identity crisis. Am I Puerto Rican? Am I American? Or am I both? Discussing this issue about identity with friends and family did not provide clarity since everybody had a different opinion. For example, when talking to my dad, he would say, "We are here on borrowed time. The day Americans decide to kick us out, we have to go." Then I thought to myself, are we not legally Americans by law since 1917? Does the law mean nothing? So can Puerto Ricans truly call themselves American? When talking to a friend, he would say, "You're American, but at the same time, you're Puerto Rican because you were born and raised on the island." Not like those born and raised in the US that claim to be Puerto Ricans, but have never seen the island or sometimes even speak Spanish. Yet I ask myself again, so if my national identity is tied to where I was born and raised, does that mean I can ever call myself American? Are these two nationalities exclusive from one another? Once I arrived at UCF and interacted with people from all walks of life, different states and countries, I found the answer to my question. The identity that one inherits from their parents and from the country in which they were born and raised does not mean one cannot identify themselves with the new identity they get from the new country in which they live. To identify with two different nationalities, even if you're different from the majority ethnic group in the country in which you live now, just means you get to enjoy the best of both worlds. Don't stop yourself from experiencing new things in life just because somebody or you tell yourself that you cannot do something because you're not part of that group. Embrace the opportunity to experience life having two different identities. That's why nowadays I consider myself to be both Puerto Rican and American. Thank you for your time.